decided to put these pieces of wood properly, to actually join them properly into the timber, because they have quite, I think they have quite an important function binding the house together. And I want to use really nice big chunky screws to hold those in place, so I have a bit of strength in the length. This is an opening for a window. I think I might have said yesterday that this woodwork was dry. The materials here, and it's also what we call malmfuru, which is harpiks. It's pine that's had a lot of harpiks development in it. Harpiks rich, and that's why I started to film now, because it's pertinent. Has a tendency to split. So I'm just going to what we call foreboarding. Broken nails. I'm not going to put them all the way in, but just in case, because I've got the window here, and I want to check that it's correct before I finish banging them in. On the design where to put the window, I just knew that it would be in this opening here. So what I've done on this corner is I've measured. The house is using the same system as the wall there, so I've measured the same distance out to the window so that the boards reach exactly the right place to cover the window. It saves having to cut out for the boards, save a bit of time later on. Take a bit more time now, save some time later. That seems right. It's really hard. I don't know if anybody's wondering why I'm putting new windows in here and not the ones that I was restoring in the film earlier on, and that, it was quite a lot cheaper buying new ones. So there you go. Restoring the old things isn't always the cheapest way of doing it. I cut some 5mm strips . That should keep it in the centre. The frame is 79 centimetres and I made the opening 80. That's just enough space. If you wanted to put some insulation in between, you could. And they need to sit a little bit further out in the wall than that. I'm just going to put a couple of screws in, temporary screws. I might just put something on the outside to stop it from falling out, just in case. glass, isn't it? So the aim with the window there is to make it the surface of the window flush with the what's called underligger, the board that's at the back. The top board will cover both. It's the same as, I'm going to do it the same as that. I don't usually do it like that. This is how I normally do it. I did the extension on this house about 2 years ago. That's how I actually prefer to do window frames. It's an older system, but this is a much, I think it's better because it's a properly waterproof system with that board above the window there. That board above the window, that goes in behind the boards, the wall boards. So it's mechanically waterproof. That's a typical Mort one. I mean, it's a modern window, that one, but it's based on what was typical in Norway in what we call Empire style, which is neoclassicism. So around the 1850s and a bit before. So I've already put the top bottom 2 screws in. Still slightly wedged. And then on the outside, I'm measuring the thickness of the planks. That's there. And this is actually pre-drilled. That should have a 5mm spacer before I put that, before I screw it in. So that could almost be there permanently, really. I just put them in the top and bottom. So they can't really be there permanently. So I just nailed those ones. I haven't screwed those ones in because it's a very light thing, that the window doesn't need to have loads of strength. But I like that's all bound now together. It's where the name in Norwegian comes from, bindingsverk, binding work. Good, it's getting stronger all the time. It's just as well because there was quite a lot of snow last night. I was quite late at work today because I had to clear the snow at home first. Right. caught my beard in it then.